My name is I.S. Lee, usually, so you ask me what Dr. Lee is okay for me. And if you have any question or any kind of information about this class, I already gave to you the syllabus and my email address in there, isle9874 Gmail. If you have any question, let me know it. Send the email, okay? So I am Lordlandcolliji students, blah 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 blah. And then I have questions. Let me know. Any kind of information or knowledge or school operate, and let me know. Okay, I'll give that the information. Okay, so. This is for textbook. As you know, the business textbooks very very expensive. 100 something or 20 something usually. So, but interesting is the same textbook, but it's very different price. Hong Kong version, Singapore version, Korean version, Japanese version, it's very different price. Later, if we have a chance to buy the same price, same textbook, but it's different price, I explain that. This is marketing strategy. So if we have some chance for teaching this area, I will let you know there. Okay. So also you are using this is very similar to airplane ticket price. If we travel to Thailand, there are about 300 people, 400 people there, as you know. But each people is different price, as you know. So somebody $1,025, somebody is $1,500, something, you know. Why? What the reason? Also, the other example is if you take the movie in the theater, but every people is a little bit different price. Why? This is for just say that it's value management. So this is value management. Okay. So later, if we change that, I will change this way. So it's a different airplane ticket and different the movie ticket price. Everything is explained the value management. Okay. So it means is I have $1 bill in my pocket. You have $1 bill in your wallet. But the present value is 100, but the value is different because it's my 100 bucks and your 100 bucks is different. This is what the reason of value. Okay, so value management. Later I will more explain the detail. Okay. So today this quarter the title is international business. It's very easy general education part. So just I want to say or introduce the brief concept. That's it. But in the syllabus, can you open the second page? The course outline is 10 weeks program. So even if this is for important or not, anyway, I follow up this scheduling. So you have to keep this paper and schedule for your status. Okay, very important. Later, you have to keep your record, student's record. Okay, that's why you have to keep any kind of document or material for class. You have to keep this way. So firstly, today we will study the overview and the introduction to what is the globalization. just briefly I introduced that. And next it continues second, third, fourth, fifth midterm. Now this is syllabus only. I don't have any idea for midterm and final exam for 10th grade, so don't worry about the exam. Even if you are young or high school or older, or including me, exam is exam. Very awful to know. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this I follow this schedule for 10th week. Okay, so today is globalization. So anyway, this textbook almost over $200. So I don't want to push to you buy this book because I short that. Okay, today class. Okay. Introduction and overview for globalization. Learning objectives is 5 objectives this chapter. First is understand what is meant by the term globalization. What is the globalization? The second objective is recognize the main drivers of globalization. Main drivers means is who is a driver for globalization. American, EU, and China. And third objective is describe the changing nature of the global economy. As you know, the globalization is almost 20 to 2 to 3 decades ago new trend, but now it's a lot of change the global economy status. And the fourth objective is explain the main arguments in the debate over the impact of globalization. There are many impacts of globalization. So what is the main issues? Main issues. A little bit briefly give you that. And final objectives is understand how the process of globalization is creating opportunities and challenges for management practice. Now it's very quickly change the trend. So how can we do adjusting? This is for this class objectives. Let me introduce what is the globalization. The globalization refers to the shift towards the more. It's okay. Okay, so globalization refers to the shift toward a more integrated and independent world economy. Globalization has several phases, including the globalization of market and globalization of products. So globalization is includes production and market. So first, the globalization of markets. The globalization of market refers to the merging to historically distinct and separate national markets into one huge global management. So failing barriers to cross-border trade and investment has made it easier to sell internationally. It has been argued for some time. The taste and the preferences for consumers in different nations are beginning to converge on some global norms. Cross-border means is if you want to buy some material or service from other country, you have to cross the border. This is cross-border. Also, the main meaning is cross-border is Okay, so you want to say that? TV. Okay, TV market in the United States. And the TV market is very rich. Samsung, Lucky, General Electric, or something like that. So for example, 3 companies is covered TV market in the United States. And then the Samsung TV is more 30%, LG TV more 20%, and General Electric more 50%. It's a market share. Okay? But if I have some very unique idea for new TV system or product, and I want to engage the new market, TV market. This area we say is cross-border, market border. Also, cross-border means it's each between the country. This market, this barrier is to product. First time, their origin is to product border. So very difficult to block this area. This is for production border. But now, in the globalizations, we say this cross-border is each country. So, the North America is Canada, and America, United States, and Mexico. So, 3 countries have some border, cross-border here. Later, we have some video there are some combined and some barrier in here. How can they to deal with them, each company, each country? So this cross-border, if we mention the globalization of markets, think about the cross-border question. Okay, so also there are some, as you know, there's Citigroup credit card. There are some examples: Coca-Cola soft drink, Sony video games is form of one. It's maybe McDonald's hamburger, Starbucks coffee, IKEA furniture, and Apple iPhones are very frequent helpers for prototypical gems of the trend, new trend. I have some questions. In China, how can we read this one? IKEA furniture. IKEA furniture. IKEA.
Yeah, IKEA.
Of the Thailand.
IKEA.
IKEA. How about Korea? IKEA. So in Swedish companies, lots of countries ask them, which one is correct your name? IKEA or IKEA. Each country is different. What is the reason? This is the marketing strategy, okay? Because it's your country is IKEA, my country is IKEA, is some talking about that. It is a demand. If we have some marketing strategy, they are recognized in here for TV or marketing, and then we have to do some question or discuss or talking about that, talking about our country, our product. That's why the Swedish company don't mention that IKEA or IKEA don't mention. It is very high quality strategy, marketing strategy, okay? So this is a global, very famous furniture company. So different country guys is talking with that, discuss that. Oh, your country is IKEA. Oh, our country is IKEA. Swedish cannot say. This is very high quality marketing strategy. Okay, this is a funny story. Anyway. Very good company. This is IKEA or IKEA is okay. The Apple iPhone, as you know. So this is very big trend of globalization trend. Also, this is for globalization market is very different trends at this time, as you know. And the most globalized market are typically market for consumer products. It means is nowadays very fast and very real time all over the world, because data we're talking about that is communication and internet, every kind of SNS. So that's why the most global market are very typically market of consumer products is very widely open, and at the same time they knows it information of products and services. That's why globalization is very big trend, new trend. That's it. And what is the globalization of production? If we mention the globalization is two things. One thing is market, one thing is production. Okay. So the globalization of products means is refers to the source of goods and services from location around the globe to take advantage of national differences. Okay. If I want to export some service or production to each country, there are some different styles. It is the globalization of products, because they each country has their own customers and tradition. So that's why a little bit different production. It means is some adjusted their country and their custom, their tradition. So this the global, if we mention that the globalization of production have something to predict the production for factors of productions. What kind of factors? Different customers, or labor style, energy, or land, and capital. All countries different. That's why if you want the globalization of production, you have to refers to factors of production. So, for example, considering for Boeing airplane, 777, but it's a little bit different chair size, because it's most of them Asian. Asian is a little bit average size is a little bit smaller better than Western. So Boeing 777 is a little bit more passenger side seat in the same, even the same Boeing 777. So this type is for example. But most of them, as you know, this is very common sense. And now, just to review the emergence of global institution. There are many facets of the joints. For example, NAFTA, as you know, the EU and Asian Trade Group, GATT, lots of them. You heard the WTO, just I briefly right there. The global institution. There are so many global institutions. As you know, the very famous global institution, UN. As you know, UN, United Nations, and for GATT, and WTO, and some IMF. So most of politics and trade, financial. So there are lots of the institutions, global institutions. As you know, this is not important. Anyway, you have to know the many institutions emerged in the global globalization. So also now focus the G20. G20, group of 20s. Group of 20s is very powerful for politics or economics, very important to push that to power. G20. These things is global institutions. And who is drives the globalization? So now is the very specified status 2023 because it's in the United States officially declared the pandemic is closing early this year. So nowadays, very for at least 3 years, the decline, the globalization, decline trade, or also the investment values is declined. But now it's a little bit increased. For example, for travel or as you know this. So the many things is different nowadays. So you have to think about the two things. Is we want to toward the globalization. First thing is the decline in the barriers, because it's each country focus their main idea or main production or production. And second factors is technology change. There are, as I said, there are very quickly or widely open at the same time all over the world. So first thing is the decline the barrier. Second one is change the technology. So all world is keep or share the very similar technology changes. So that is the very dramatically development. The communication, information, IT, or the transportation technology. Lots of them is changed. So, who is drivers that? Part of that. Okay, one thing is that. As you know, the Amazon is very powerful online company. But now it's who is the biggest online company? You know that? Temu? Temu.com. Temu or Temu is okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Temu.com is very products in there. For example, 65 cents, very low to the quality is okay, but you know that the 99 cents. I know that the 99 cents is a basic. How much is the original price? For wholesaler, okay, if you have some good price, good products, but you have to sell this product for 99 cents. Okay, maximum they charge the income that they import or buy 36 cents. This is maximum for 99 cents store. 99 cents store is a lot of products there, very cheap, you know. But if you want to sell the products to the 99 cents store, maximum 36 cents, and they got it. This is very big information there. So mostly 28 to 25 cents. But some case, this very hot issue or hot item, they got it to 36 cents maximum. So anyway, now it's very different the globalization, and Temu.com is very popular. Also, the whole market volume is better than to Amazon. The problem is only take 2 weeks. 2 weeks nowadays is, but Amazon is a prime company, at the same day or one day take time for delivery. but Temu.com is only 1 or 2 years. But anyway, yeah, this volume is better than the Amazon. So sometimes I bought it this one, and then it's good, or better than the 99 cents. Okay, the Temu.com is very, but the point is that why they charge very low price. Big data. First reason is big data. Big data. So the big data means very new trend for business part. So big data. We have lots of data, as you know, and then Temu.com and Amazon also they analyze the data and they read the new trend each person. For example, you are I saw there some YouTube and then I find something. This data is automatically reserving here, and then they catch them. So you can feel that trend. So if I very interesting for camping, and then the YouTube advertisement focused camping products. This is for using big data. So the Temu.com or the Amazon companies anticipate or forecasting the products selling volume. So they are United States. They some logistics branch there. Or here, or here, here, or here. That's it. And then they using the big data and already import all products staying here. So if I order 10 items and 9 items get only 1 day, but 1 item is only 1 or 2 days later. Think about it. Okay, very specified product, it takes 2-3 days. But popular item is, I get it very quickly. Because the reason is they are already put it in here and then very quickly deliver it. They can quickly be delivered to them. So Temu is also now is developing stage. So they are established base cap, but it's 1 or 2 weeks take time for delivery now. But Amazon is already set up by airplane and big company, a big factory. So it's not it. Okay. The reason is that already they have it, and then if I order that, quickly deliver it. So Temu is now set up, but the problem is very big size factory. They need that rather than Amazon, and it's very new trend. Okay. Also, the this is another story. The investment trend. Investment trend is also big difference each country. Also, the what is the technology change in the world? Just I briefly the title. The communication. There are big change in communication, as you know. So, and the internet. Internet is also very big impact for globalization and transportation. this area is logistics area. So there are lots of changes, technology, transportation technology, and the information globalization implication. The implication, it means is some software something like that, and adjusted for global production. This is things also, and also implication for the globalization market. Market is very different. It's also the role of the technical change. These things is very high impact for the globalization. That's your normal sense. What is next? Okay. Finally, the authors think about it, the change of world orders. In the world, all of the world, each country asking for new their own country benefits. There are some arguments. For example, some years ago, in our country, Samsung handphone and in China wants to sell the Gari. Gari is production for pharmacy. So two countries deal with them. The Korean iPhone, China Gari market. They exchange them. So the Korean farmers, very big company complain. The Gari is very basic product in our country food style, but China is more bigger market. Also at that time, the China doesn't have the iPhone system, so they exchange the Gari and iPhone. It's very interesting story. They not related to two products. That's why that kind of this is for change of world order. Okay, this is exchange win-win strategy. So later we have some case we will study that. This is a new trend. And the author says the globalizations and jobs and incomes, the labor policy, environment, lots of change in the globalization. So only one thing is who has the sovereignty. We have some difficult words. How can keep the sovereignty? Sovereignty. The sovereignty. Sovereignty is who owns the sovereignty. They are mainstream. Who has owned the mainstream or main power? This is for new item or issues in the globalization. Okay, who owns that? Between countries or between countries. So who owns it? This is for sovereignty is new trend, national or sovereignty or group sovereignty, EU sovereignty or something like that. Who owns that? This is for new issue, other things. Okay, so let me introduce just one thing is the summary. Only one thing is very rapidly globalization and individual managers have a lot of things to do, global managers. This is a new trend. That's it. Anyway, no more there. Okay, this is for introduction and overview. Okay, that's it. Today class is over. And any question? Not related to class. So if you have any question, let me know it on the keep in touch with me and relax, take time. Okay? Thanks for coming.